Yo, what's good, bitches?
Ah!
Welcome back to Ace Attorney Trilogy, Phoenix Wright Edition. This ain't your granny. Starts playing Imagine Dragons. Anyways, last time we took down an entire police force because apparently, according to this system, the police are corrupt. Viewers, please take this as a joke. This time, after we have finished...
Viewers, do not take that as a joke. Yes,
Phoenix!
Anyway, yeah, it's last time we finished Rise from the Ashes. This
we
time,
we're
going to be...
we went from Ace Attorney to Justice for All to back to Ace Attorney. And now, we're gonna do Trials and Tribulations, bitches.
Wow, you really thought about the whole entire maneuvering of that, huh?
Yes, I fucking did, and I just thought of it on the square.
Okay, just a disclaimer, I will be eating during this because I haven't eaten dinner yet. So, I will be eating during this, so excuse the pauses and chewing. But, yeah, we will be officially starting Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, starting with Turnabout Memories, I believe?
Turnabout Memories, and
Memories.
This
featuring Chihiro, otherwise known as Mia Fey.
Chihiro, Naruhodo, and whoever the fuck this
Naruhodo, Ryuichi Naruhodo. And I don't know who that. Yeah, I don't know who that. Who that?
Who's this?
Also, if you can't see Vince's Discord name, yeah,
I love Lana.
Yeah,
Lana
she's a
Sky.
cool character. Lana from Pokemon. I love her. Anyway, let's go.
All right. Yes, we're gonna play Turnabout Memories, and we'll start off with Phoenix.
Ah! How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that?
That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm trying to tell you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. She fucked me.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
Oh!
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Well, shit. 5 years earlier, Mia Fey, second trial.
What?
Second? April 11th, 9:40 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Phew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous.
Ahem! I already know who this is.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning! Yes! Best character ever.
Yes, oh my god, I love this character. I'm glad he's back.
Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
You know, shut the fuck up before I choke you out. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me. I'm relaxed.
Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service.
Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me. What, with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcefully too.
I just found out yesterday. About the case, I mean.
What? You've already learned all the relevant facts.
Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have, I think.
Oh dear. In any case, don't let your clients see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client.
Oh God, he has COVID!
Good morning there, everybody.
Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia.
I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine. No prob. Achoo! Achoo!
Oh, what's wrong? Do you have COVID or something, Mr. Rye?
Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers, people screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. It's not COVID. I got a false positive, but that's different. That's what the mask is for. That was a horrible joke. That was a horrible joke, by the way. I'm so sorry. That could have not. Oh my god, that execution could not have been worse. Holy shit. I do apologize for the COVID joke, by the way. Holy shit. Anyway, my doc says this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says.
Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you.
Please, don't let go of my shirt.
Oh no, I've contracted COVID! That's right, he's the one on trial, not you. He should be the one who's nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. First time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. Here I am, once again, I'll totally...
We're canceling.
But this time...
we're canceling the series.
This time, I'm going to not cancel this series and win. For my client, and for myself. Also, it's raining where I am. I'm fucking dead. April 11th, 10 a.m.
It's
District
about to rain where
Courtroom.
I am.
Courtroom number 2.
Oh.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready.
Oh my god.
He has a penis!
What?
He has a penis!
What the fuck?
He's dick on his head! Oh no!
What the hell kind of cut is that?
That's a fucking pompadour!
That ain't no fucking pompadour, bitch. Oh my god. Are you voicing pain or am I voicing pain?
You're voicing pain. I have too many voices to do.
Fuck, you only have one so far. Bitch, I'm doing all the voices. Whatever. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't that fat ass standing right next to him? They're right standing right next to you?
You're having a stroke
Yes.
again?
Well, you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It will all be over soon.
What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me?
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question.
Sorry.
The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
This sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, we have a photo taken at the crime scene. The students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his gateway, they then called the police.
Certainly makes the defendant look very sussy indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence.
Do we want to switch this time?
Yeah. Crime photo 1 added to the court record.
The crime took place behind the IVU building. And
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. What? The truth is that the victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death? Factorial. What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh? Factorial?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit.
Please shut up.
I am a genteel man, if you will.
what the fuck does that mean?
A fucking what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of.
Ah, perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause? Go on. Please say you know at least this much.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you?
Ah, the court record. I think I could see by pressing tab.
All the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data there, and think carefully before you answer me, dear.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. Proof of my possession. The first and last time I wore that was a year ago. Date and time of death, 4/9 p.m. The cause of death was a fatal electric shock.
Ooh.
I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just pressed tab here. Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Asphyxiation, electrocution, hypothermia?
Wow.
Electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Blood? So maybe now he got bad blood? I forgot the words, shit! What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug-ass attitude.
That's Winston paid for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Evidence?
Okay, if he was can I just say, if Payne really was a rookie killer, how come I've freaking been in this trial twice and beat his ass both times?
I don't know.
Like how the fuck is that possible? Again, we are talking 5 years ago, so whatever.
No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it in old Greybeard's face.
Excuse me, motherfucker?
Fuck you, bitch.
Yes, into old Greybeard's face. Mr. Rosberg, try to set a better example for the young lady.
Whatever, bitch. Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record.
People's profiles are as well.
Oh, yeah.
God, this case is already off to a terrible start. Oh my fucking god.
Phoenix Wright, Doug Swallow, Dahlia Hawthorne, Winston Payne.
What the
God, that front view is awful. Jesus,
that.
fuck.
I am about to puke.
You can toggle between the profiles and evidence with tab. So be sure to get it over.
Now then, let's see what you got. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? It was Winston Payne! No, it was Dahlia. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman right here. Dahlia Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least that much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Oh, so it wasn't Maya? I'm just kidding. But up until 8 months ago, she was still with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
He's done it again. Before the cross-examination start, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants.
Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye? It's a fuck. Sorry, I'm so used to you being the fucking defense attorney. It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Right.
Well, the court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
By the way, can I just say this is a huge constitutional error, because your constitutional right protects you as a defendant. If you're suspected as a defendant, it constitutionally protects you from being able to become a witness for the prosecution. I'm just putting that out there. This game is not accurate. This game is not for any example of studying law whatsoever. This is just a game. It's fiction. Cool your tits.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what did you do before you were arrested, you dipshit?
Oh, achoo! Ow, my leg. I was a university student.
Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of...
But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was achoo.
Will the defense please refrain from passing on his COVID-19 to the rest of us all?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation with the victim.
Right away, Your Honor.
The victim and I.
I admit I was there.
Also, new cross-examination music.
Yes, I can tell. No, this is testimony music. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find this. Sorry. All I did was find his body.
Wait until you hear the Allegro version of this. The Allegro version of this is amazing.
Ooh. I hardly knew her. No, I meant I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I can't talk. I never even wanted to talk to that stuck-up British wannabe.
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer.
Phew. Looks like the judge understands.
You're being naive, you know. Too naive.
Huh? Factorial?
It's not a factorial, but whatever.
It seems you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be?
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Oh, cross-examine these tits, motherfucker. Cross-examination?
He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
And this is exactly why you are constitutionally protected from becoming a witness if you're a defendant.
Even if he is your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie? A contradiction? Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
Oh, I know the lie. It wasn't a British wannabe. It was an Australian wannabe.
It was an Australian.
I hardly knew her.
Hold it!
Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
That's right. I mean, why would I even...
But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe?
Achoo!
Well, Mr. Wright,
No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise this shit. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe?
Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. The fuck is that?
Bitch, where?
There ain't no thing on his back of his shirt.
Objection!
Are you certain you saw the Union Jack?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Fay, is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back.
Hey, wait a minute. He's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing.
I was under the impression that you had accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd had no idea what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me.
Please forgive me. Ah. I'm a baby bitch.
Mia, you've made our client cry.
Oh no, he's a little bitch.
Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyway. It
That's
stands
for
for puppy. Did you say pedophile?
Yeah, I was about to say.
The P. No. The P stands for pussy.
Oh, goodness.
I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Michael Jackson. Factorial.
Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lives for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. Did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X?
Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
He lost it? Did he even have anything to do with... Does this have anything to do with the case in the beginning?
Mr. Wright, can I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Huh? Your Honor, I'd like you to take another look at this photo. I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
Look at this photograph.
Oh my god.
Wrong singer.
What's this? In the victim's hand, it's... It's Code Killer X!
It's pills!
Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry! Hold on. Can I just say, that objection sound effect is one of the most horrible things I have ever heard in my life. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. Yeah, that fucking... Oh my god. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What?
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine. Dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
Order in the court!
Your Honor, I'd like you to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record. Crime photo 2 added to the court record.
The victim's watch stopped at the time of death.
Cold Killer X added to the court record.
Found clutched in the victim's hand, covered in Wright's fingerprints. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all this?
This is really bad.
Oh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids.
What really happened?
The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3, we split up. Then later when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on that day of the accident.
Mr. Wright, that's a completely different testimony that you gave previously.
Achoo. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. Ah, piss off.
Miss Fade, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45?
Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals.
Oh damn, I can finally get my Ozempic!
Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist? I see.
I gotta admit, I was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything.
What is this, Breaking Bad?
That would explain the mask. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Oh, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details. About the timing of the meeting, about the pharmacology department, forget it.
About the department.
I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department.
Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though.
A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said that the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
That's right. And they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltage, so they are high voltage cable. So there are high voltage cables everywhere.
High voltage cables?
Yeah, there were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof.
Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch?
Huh? What does that have to do with anything?
You can never be too sure.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious.
Ouch! Why did you punch me in the jaw?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. I think that's enough for now. I just felt like hurting someone for no reason. Holy shit.
Damn, Mia.
So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
There's some crazy shit going on outside.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean? I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, you are correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Establish the murder weapon.
Method.
Your Honor. Yes, Miss Faye? I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive.
Quite a brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I had totally forgotten about that. Now, Miss Faye, let's see what you've got. Show me what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was executed. Murder!
Nah, I don't really feel like it.
As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. What? But there's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon? This gigantic ass umbrella. No, I'm kidding.
Take that!
Well, naturally, it's right here. What the fuck is that? A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard. The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. So then, the high voltage cable? Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high-voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
Achoo.
Much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what was it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean the defendant's fingerprints that were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
You mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder. He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Order! It's enough. I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination.
Stick a fork in us. We're done.
Mr. Grossberg.
My hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent. No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Your Honor, this time I am prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something further to add, Miss Fay? Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict.
But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be...
It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You could trust me.
Miss Fay.
No matter what it is you have to say, I believe you and I'll represent you to the very end.
We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything. Wait a minute.
Mr. Wright.
I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further... I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that the Doug Swallow is dead.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl.
Stop it. Don't talk about her like that.
Oh, damn. What you just said? Was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
Please. Please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
Feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake.
No one fucking cares!
Wow.
When I pushed the victim.
Get some Medicaid, bitch. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation, indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it.
That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Miss Faye? Let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Ask for more details. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was.
How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Huh, could it have been...
Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us, bitch!
When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard.
an umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail. Kinda like the owner.
Shots fired, Jesus fuck.
No wonder why he doesn't have any bitches. Anyway, then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Faye? What do you think? Is there something important about that testimony just now? Well, of course it's important, because why
Of course
not?
it's not, because Phoenix is a dumbass.
This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
Ha! How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
The court agrees to the defense's request.
Ah, shit.
Witness, please add the bit about the cheap-ass umbrella into your testimony.
After I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella.
Really? Then why is it
Liar.
all the way there? Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning?
Come on. If I had mentioned that...
I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electric pole. You're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell, in other words. After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
Order, order, order! The victim, he moved? That bitch! Mr. Payne, the umbrella into this photo. Where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want it presented as evidence immediately, you son of a bitch! Umbrella added to the court record.
Owned by the victim. Found broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind. Oh, fuck.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown by the wind.
But
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
no!
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown into the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Phoenix's testimony added to the court record.
The victim fell on top of his umbrella. There was a loud sound when this happened.
Well done, Mia.
Mr. Payne, what the fuck are you laughing at?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish of me to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess, you have another witness.
Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible. I don't know what the fuck words I'm using.
Well, where's this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
That bitch. Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor.
Let me guess, this bitch is the killer.
Maybe, I don't know.
The defendant's very own lover is the witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this!
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by that?
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dickhead. Dickhead!
Miss Dickhead.
April 11th, 11:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. I...
It's all right. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the next witness is my dolly, right? She'll save me, I just know she will.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why.
The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me about you, more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. Hold on. Dolly and we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm starting to be a lawyer, on the side, anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. And that's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set my eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, "I want you to carry this."
So she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little dolly.
Oh, fuck. It certainly is a little bottle, all right.
It makes me so happy I show it to everyone I meet. I wanted to share my happiness with the whole world.
Dahlia's present, borrowed from Phoenix Wright.
A small bottle necklace given to Wright on the day they met. He showed it to everyone.
Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Please, give it back now.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you...
This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse.
What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there's some connection between these two cases, am I correct?
Newspaper clipping added to the court record.
An article from August 28th, almost 8 months ago. Oh my god, Jesus, that scared the fuck out of me. Holy shit.
What? What?
Freaking lightning struck. It was super loud outside. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's raining over here as well.
Jesus Christ, that was loud as balls.
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. Hold on, I'm going to read this newspaper clipping. Murder in the courthouse? Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Ooh. I need to finish this myself.
Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go ahead and have a look at it. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We better all get moving.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. To be continued. Ooh. Yep, and we're gonna keep going.
Yep. Is this the...
Wow, look at all of these.
Wow. Are there only 2 parts?
Yeah. April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed a crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. What the fuck?
What's with this stiff silence? In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate such a complete glow of complete sincerity. I can't believe he actually said that.
What a simp. Oh, now then, witness. Could you please state your full name?
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you'll be sure I'll cut them right down to size with my fucking dumbass looking toupee.
And I'll bash them with my gavel. In more ways than one.
Can you shut the fuck up?
I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You are all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all. I still don't trust this bitch.
It was nothing. If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine. Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
What? Mia.
Not a fucking...
Mia.
My milkshake
Mia
brings all the boys
Faye.
to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours.
Bitch, I'm taking a 20-minute recess, bitch.
Holy shit. Sir?
Is there anything I can help you with, besides being a total dumbass?
Yeah, can you shut the fuck up? You just go on and say whatever is on your mind. You too, Judge. I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Kill me now.
So I could see why you'd say that. She's going to be a tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to get them all around her little finger.
Fucking Feeny.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. What I witnessed.
You're kidding me.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. And suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Young lady. As old as I am, and that's pretty old because I'm a fucking boomer, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth.
But I would never. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue. But what do you mean by that? Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
Mic drop.
You haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey.
The fuck?
What's this? So, you two are acquainted?
Yes, you've met before. Once. In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. It's good to see you again, Madame Fey. Madam? I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie.
The fuck?
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right? I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie. If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now? Show contradiction. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? I would never...
Miss Fey, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting.
I'm going to stab you.
Please don't stab me like that. I'm doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne.
God.
The palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It had already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
Push, push.
What? There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything you saw. Yes, Your Honor. I will, if you don't mind. I'd like to revise my testimony. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either. So this line was actually a replaced. So, in the original DS version, it says, it didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear any noise either. Phoenix.
Beanie. Sorry.
You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct? Yes. That's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me.
What's with these fucking butterflies, by the way?
That's nice, but I just find that a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that? If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Well, maybe the noise wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise, like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. May I have a moment to answer? But by all means! I know the reason I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is... Yeah, I'm deaf, and I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time. I was listening to some good Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my god. Headphones? Sabrina Carpenter? You mean both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just the beginning to let up, but it seems as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. I saw his giant cock in the sky.
Okay.
So this flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all. Yeah, no shit.
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. She didn't hear anything. She was listening to music. There was lightning.
Lightning.
Wait! Electrocution. Lightning!
Lightning!
Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She had said that there was lightning, correct? Yes? What about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Now's the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh! Factorial! I must admit that had not occurred to me. Just what kind of thoughts do occur into this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? All right, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty verdict now.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day of that location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their lab that day. Allow me to read out the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the lab lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on a high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cable was very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables have become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
Student's testimony added to the court record.
The old power cable broke due to some sort of impact on April 9th at 2:55 p.m.
However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it had been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Your Honor. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Well then, let's hear it. Who or what is it that caused the cable to break? Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. The defendant's testimony? He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that the lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right in with Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Objection!
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. Well, that makes sense. And then the victim, was electrocuted. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into that far pole, he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable into the foreground here.
Ah!
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
And I have a feeling who
Order!
it is.
Order in the court! Ah, the lamentations of my enemy, how I've longed to help them, hear them. It's true! The defense is absolutely correct! There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done it. Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them. Whoa. What the? Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge? Of course it's all right. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony. This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. When I witnessed part 2, the truth is, Feeney pushed him twice.
The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Beanie caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping, Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for a second time.
I'm so sorry, Beanie, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
What I witnessed.
Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you stated the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to protect Beanie.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl, I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes?
Would you please forgive little old me?
Of course he won't. What do you call perjury? Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, all right?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. Judge had better be more careful himself. The dark alley is friendlier than this girl.
Wow.
Beware, Your Honor. Press Dahlia's claim that Feeney pushed him twice. Really?
Objection!
That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Look at this photograph. Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeney likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to take a look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Fay? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Yeah!
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. Order! Order in the court! What is this all about?
This is nonsense. The real murderer. Oh my god.
Objection!
There is so much happening outside right now.
Yeah, it's the same here. Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
And then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer. Miss Fay, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer? It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready. Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Fay. Now then, Miss Fay, let's have it. Who is the real killer? It was Grossberg. No, it was Pam.
Dahlia.
No, it was... It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? Can you...
The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on, as they thought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Order! Miss Faye! What? I mean, why? That is to say... Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting the day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. Ah!
Fuck off, butterflies.
How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Liar.
This is a very serious charge you are...
Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
Achoo!
You? What the fuck do you want?
Please strike everything that the defense said just now for the record.
What the... Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Aleph, grab that man.
Ah! Shoo! Leave my dolly alone.
That boy. Oh.
He's gotten himself way over his head.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found a police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
Police report added to the court record.
A report on the incident 8 months ago.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Let's read on this report, shall we? Incident overview. Location, District Courthouse Cafeteria. Date and time, August 27th, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Armando, age 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne, age 19. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's cup.
Oh, I just got it.
Wyatt.
I know how the poison got in the cup.
How?
The fucking necklace.
Oh, god damn it!
You'd better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne,
Graybeard.
about this.
Oh, well, really, Your Honor, I'm having a stroke.
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
No, piss off.
I said stop. I said stop having a stroke.
Don't you worry, my dear. I stopped having a stroke now. I have the situation well in hand.
Sniffle.
That is go right ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes.
I am. Murder Doug Swallow. But you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead.
How can you say that? Absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little Nita Bear.
Well, I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. The further testimony? What about? About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Objection!
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason. Very well, then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on just for a bit longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. How I Met My Feenie.
Oh,
Fuck that. How I Met Your Mother joke. I first met my darling Feenie 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Or it's my fucking COVID that I think it was false negative or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt. Now we enter the final act of our little...
as we used to say in the days of my youth, which was fucking 200 years ago, go get her.
I want to stop
All right.
making these old jokes now.
The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madam Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with the murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case, I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully. Keep pressing. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. I don't think you were, bitch!
Objection!
Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courtroom, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes. The sweetie pie of everyone's eyes, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Order, order, order! This is unbelievable! It's true then! The loveliest rose can't hide behind the cruelest thorns.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me, go right ahead.
It's true about that 8 months ago. The police expressed some interest in me. Expressed some interest, huh? Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime during that incident 8 months ago. I see. Okay, I tied the two crimes together. Now I just gotta stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia. Oh, you've really got a fire in my heart. And in my butt. So what? You can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Stop talking about your fucking hemorrhoids.
The poisoning. Oh God, I think I'm going to have a heart attack! I met the lawyer to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. What I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you have heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Oh, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
The poisoning. I know where you might get a poison. From your ex.
Addiction!
You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. The boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then, it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You! No! Order, order, order! Could it be?
That's nothing but baseless action.
May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container. Well, yes, that's true. I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
Oh, I wonder fucking why.
She's right. They even mentioned it in that report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madam, but theirs is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Yeah, I know.
Proof? She got me good with that.
I already
Provide
know the
some
proof.
evidence
Shut
to
up.
allow the questioning, Miss Faye.
Shut up.
Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this thing.
We already know. We have the proof.
The police conducted a full-body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. If you're going to accuse this young lady of committing the murder...
Necklace,
Then where-
necklace, necklace, necklace,
What hap-
necklace, necklace, necklace.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew who wouldn't be searched. But who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. What? But that's... that's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. What about it?
Naive.
Faye, the day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain that if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No! Order in the court.
Objection!
Oh my God.
On behalf of Dolly, I object. Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to shut the fuck up and sit down. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Oh my God. You simp bitch.
Madly in love? I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too.
Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone the real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
My necklace?
Back in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she...
I don't believe you. No! That's a lie! What?
The defendant, he's getting away! Bailiff, hurry after him!
Mia, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
Boy, you went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
Thank goodness. Oh no!
What is it?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into my ass.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in the blazes are we supposed to do now?
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace?
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
It's okay, just give back the necklace.
I ate it. What?
You what? You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first. But yeah, I swallowed a fucking metal-ass necklace. What?
What are you doing now? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
Okay. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain any deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem... No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust a witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. You're a simp. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation for the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything. Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I'd like to proceed with the trial. Mr. Wright!
I'm sorry, Miss Fay. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say?
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it. Don't talk about her like that.
Is this true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but... I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, this defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent.
So Dahlia stole some poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before? Naturally, her motive was stealing it was killing someone.
Miss Faye.
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back, therefore. Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? Mr. Phoenix. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else it could have been. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. This bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why? Why would she go so far to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a perfectly good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it. To him, the tiny bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean that that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
It can't be true!
Beanie, what a joke you are. Honestly, how can any woman count on you for anything? I even told you that time and time again to shut the fuck up about me and that necklace. You fucking disgust me. But Miss Hawthorne, it appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby for a client has eaten a bottle as a snack. Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumbass look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge. Ugh! My boner! With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer.
You are, bitch.
To say, I'll be heading home now if you don't mind. But we're not finished! Fine, then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate price? You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. No. You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray.
Wow.
Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. To be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly.
Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there has already just been enough discussion. Therefore, I will only allow one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one? If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will be handed down immediately on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headline for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison would probably be in there.
Yes, I know where it is.
Please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning on to poison Mr. Wright.
Cold Killer X!
Here it is, Your Honor. It's the evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony?
But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
I was with Dolly, just the two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone that she had accidentally run into the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Wright. I believe that she did testify she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Dick Swallow to live. She used the severed electric cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, into a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a flimsy fucking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
Objection!
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Huh? Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy fucking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey.
Oh god.
Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Miss Fey? That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours. For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Huh? Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay? Huh? Yes! I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Whew. Finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim. Bitch, we just showed so much evidence, bitch.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
Dumbass. I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. I don't believe in one word that this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So, she's so trustworthy. Then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see,
Objection!
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
I'm blind. And I'm bald now. I'm not blind. I have sunglasses that'll make me look I'm blind. What the fuck just happened?
Miss Kate, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file the papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. She was a little bit of a bitch. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
I'm gonna shoot
Don't
you,
lie.
bitch.
Don't lie. Just admit you were wrong, you senile old man. By the way, yes, Your Honor? Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia seem to know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne.
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirits along with his weave. Does the defense have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly. Achoo, achoo.
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Holy shit, it only took it only took fucking 2 hours.
This court is adjourned. April 11th, 3:16 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
Little John 316.
Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
Oh my fucking god, stop with your fucking hemorrhoids! Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't need you to talk about your ass!
Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with a client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations!
Thanks. I was thinking.
Go on.
The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. Oh my god. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. I'm gonna freaking punch you.
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't gotten a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Oh my god.
Eek, what kind of company does this guy keep?
Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in time.
I see.
Say, Miss Faye? A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. Memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day.
Turnabout memories end.
Whew. That was fun. Oh, here we go.
Oh no, not the Persona 5 case.
What?
You'll see. You'll see why this is called the Persona 5 case.
No. I don't know jack about Persona 5.
Next time on you'll see, hold on viewers, we're going to get a little bit of a glimpse of this case. So
God.
next time on Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations.
Next time on Phoenix Wright. Horseshit.
The time is 10 a.m. Beep, 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 beep.
What the
Detective, we made it. Whew! What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh, you said it, pal. Must have been a rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check?
That was quick.
Ah! We've been had! Up front! Guards! Turn on the searchlights!
Oh,
Better luck next time, gentlemen!
oh, I know why. This is the Persona 5 case. Damn it, this is fucking...
Excuse me, but I must be afraid I'm leaving now.
Damn it, this is Max Galactico all over again!
We shall meet again when the next moon is full.
Mask the Mouse.
Next
What
time.
The fuck?
You'll find more about that next time.
Oh, shit.
Anyways,
Well,
that's all for today. Bye, guys.
Fuck.